At the edge of the Aleutian chain, the fleet prepares for the Gray Pacific, a hunt for the elusive giant octopus. Out here, the crew battles the elements daily. Stacking the steel traps is just the beginning of a long journey home. In formation, these vessels brave the low winter light in search of the elusive octopus. Every departure is a gamble. With the front moving in fast, the captain weighed the data against his decades of experience. The crew works fast, loading the frozen catch into barrels. In this icy air, every movement counts.
The maiden voyage of the season is always the most critical.
Watch the swing on that pot. Easy now, bring it left.
To manage the fishery effectively, every single trap receives a unique color code and a GPS transponder.
Engines ahead. Weather clear for now.
With the coastline fading, the crew meticulously checks the winches, hydraulics, and lifelines. It's a critical procedure before facing the open ocean. Fog thickens as visibility drops. The horn sounds long and low across the ocean. With visibility near zero, Captain Davies must navigate the treacherous passage using only his instruments and experience.
All right, listen up. Swell's picking up by midday. We run the Longline northwest, same as yesterday.
Copy that, Captain.
The relentless snow quickly turns to ice, coating the gear in a slick glaze. It's a constant battle against the elements here in the northern waters.
The American Octopus fleet navigates the open Pacific, their gray hulls slicing through the white waves toward the deep sea.
In the extreme cold of the Arctic dawn, the very air turns to ice, coating the steel traps in delicate, shimmering crystals.
Utilizing the high-resolution charts, Captain Miller enters the target coordinates deep within the volcanic field, ensuring the trawl avoids the thermal vents.
All right, lift it up. Watch the line. Easy now, swing it over the side.
The first steel trap swings over the sea, rope taut, ready to plunge into the deep.
Splash. The trap disappears into the grey water, bubbles trailing into the depths.
The crew works in synchronization with the heavy machinery, a rhythm born of necessity.
All right, swing it left. Easy now, watch the line.
As the vessel moves through the deep blue swells, the orange markers are deployed, outlining the research area for the mission.
Snow thickers, covering gloves and faces, but the crew keeps working in silence. Inside the bridge, frost creeps along the window edges as sonar pings the ocean floor.
The fleet continues northward, lights blinking in formation through the icy fog.
The Bering Sea yields no quarter. For the crew, every movement is a gamble against the unforgiving ice.
Every night, the ritual is the same. The traps must be reloaded before dawn breaks, ensuring the hunt for octopus can continue.
Flycam reveals the fleet scattered across dark water, glowing dots in the vast cold sea.
The crew finished the final setup, logging the trap coordinates before heading to rest.
As the aurora dances above, the U.S. Octopus fleet rests in the icy waters, a silent testament to the harsh beauty of the frozen north.
Dawn breaks over the Gray Pacific as the American Octopus fleet reaches the drop zone.
Every trip demands precision and strength. The crew must now prepare the traps for deployment into the unforgiving depths.
The captain checks sonar. The rocky seabed appears dotted with shadowy shapes below.
Heavy steel, designed to withstand the brutal currents of the Atlantic. All right, swing her out, now!
The trap crashes into the water, vanishing through the swirling mist. The heavy steel trap descends slowly through the deep blue water, marked only by the trail of rising bubbles in the cold light.
The octopus vessel steadily deploys its traps, a calculated line of orange against the deep turquoise.
It's a relentless rhythm out here. Bait, lift, drop. Watch the line, get that one over here.
Out here, the ice is relentless.
Every trap drop requires breaking through the deep freeze before the rope can run free. Inside the bridge, coordinates are logged and depth data recorded for every drop.
The vast Pacific. A proving ground for the American Octopus fleet. Dozens.
It won't budge!
Right there, hit it again. Harder. Pull.
Got it!
The octopus trap settles gently on the rocky seabed, right at the mouth of a promising dark crevice.
The giant Pacific octopus, the largest in the world, uses its powerful arms to navigate the deep ocean floor.
With the storm worsening, the crew battles the elements to secure the new pots. It's a fight for survival out here on the Bering Sea.
By fine-tuning the sonar frequency near the ridge, the captain hopes to isolate any subsurface movement. And there it is, a confirmed contact.
Bobbing violently in the rough Pacific swells, these orange dots mark the location of the deep-sea octopus traps below.
Crew log time, temperature, and depth for scientific tracking of catch zones.
As the vessel turns toward the deepest trenches, the magnetic fluctuations buffet the frozen needle.
The conical wire mesh traps are strategically placed near the rocky outcrops, hoping to lure the unsuspecting octopus.
Across the storm gray waters, the American octopus fleet forms perfect grid lines, systematically deploying traps into the turbulent depths.
The tension on these lines is critical. A shifting buoy can mean lost gear. Pull it tighter. Get that slack out now.
Night falls. Floodlights cast pale beams over the wet steel and swinging cables.
When the storm hits, the galley becomes a sanctuary, a moment of quiet reflection and warmth before the next shift begins.
Deep in the night, shrouded by fog, the fleet continues its tireless work.
The giant Pacific octopus crawls cautiously near one of the traps, testing the mesh.
The giant Pacific octopus, the largest known octopus species, emerges from its lair. It senses vibrations in the water.
That's the last one. All logged and mapped. Let's head for the next spot.
The fleet drifts silently now. Below them, the traps are set in the cold.
Before sunrise, the American crew activates the hydraulic winch to haul the first octopus trap from the deep. The ocean doesn't yield its bounty easily.
Hold it steady! Watch the line! Oh.
The chains strain under the weight as the first steel trap emerges from the depths, bringing with it the spoils of the hunt.
Watch out, it's swinging! Get the line secured!
Careful, careful! Don't let it touch the engine!
The first haul of the day, and it's a monster. The crew knows this is a game changer for the voyage.
As the trap ascends, it passes through the photic zone, a journey from darkness to light.
Crew repeat the rhythm. Hook, lift, release, mount, each trap heavier than the last.
Securing a specimen of this size requires speed and precision.
Push it down! Get it in the tank!
Across the choppy waters, the American octopus fleet begins its rhythmic work. Cranes swing wing out, pulling the heavy
Sunlight pierces the fog, revealing the glistening bounty hauled from the depths. This is the reality of the deep-sea fishing industry.
Weighing up to 150 pounds, these are among the largest specimens ever recorded.
42 inches, clear for packing.
At nearly 10 inches in diameter, this specimen is significantly larger than anything previously recorded in these waters.
Smaller octopuses are released carefully back into the sea through side hatches.
Hooks and pots are deployed deep into the Atlantic canyons, targeting the highly sought-after North Atlantic octopus.
Once aboard, the catch is immediately moved into the insulated chill tanks to ensure the quality of the product. Here in the ship's hold, the cold is intense. The freshly caught octopus are rapidly encased in ice, ensuring their freshness for market.
The crew records the precise temperature, weight, and time for each container before sealing the lids. Straight from the waters of Alaska, these octopus crates are rapidly supercooled, ensuring the product remains pristine for transit.
Under the fading sunlight, the American Octopus fleet works. It is a synchronized ballet of steel and...
After a long haul, the crew begins the arduous task of cleaning the deck, washing away the salt and ink residue.
Out here, the cold is relentless. Meals are brief moments of warmth, a necessary pause.
Still shaking.
It gets deep into the bones.
Outside, a sudden gust of wind scatters snow across the deck. Lights flicker against the storm.
It's a race against the fading light. The crew employs industrial precision to secure the final trap racks, locking.
Through the churning whitecaps and under a forbidding sky, the American Octopus fleet holds its course, bringing in the catch against all odds.
The storm fades. The ocean turns silver blue as sunlight breaks through the clouds.
With the operation complete, the crew works quickly to stow the remaining gear below deck before securing the hatches for transit.
All traps secure, cold storage full, heading home.
Under the fading Arctic light, the American Octopus fleet begins its long push south, navigating the calm waters towards home.
Maintained at a constant -20 degrees, this cargo hold stores thousands of crates of octopus, awaiting distribution across the globe. Against the fiery backdrop of the Pacific sunset, the U.S. Octopus fleet sails onward, deep into the blue expanse.
The American fleet docks at Dutch Harbor as cranes lift frozen crates of octopus onto the pier.
The crew works in a practiced rhythm, unloading the catch before the freeze sets in. It's a demanding job, but essential to the industry.
Every night, these forklifts transport tons of octopus, ensuring a steady supply for the processing plant.
Ensuring freshness is paramount. The frozen octopus is meticulously cleaned and sliced before being packaged for the export market. Carried by massive chain-driven conveyors, the processed tentacles enter the freezing tunnel, where cryogenic fog rapidly lowers the temperature to below zero.
Each giant Pacific octopus package is vacuum sealed and labeled as a certified product of Alaska.
Surrounded by massive snowdrifts and the icy waters of the bay, this facility is a crucial hub in the seafood supply chain.
Loaded with sealed octopus cargo, these rigs face a perilous journey north to Anchorage.
50,000 do I hear? 6,000, 6,000 sold.
The global demand for quality seafood drives this intense, fast-paced bidding war.
I'm concerned about the freezer burn on the edges.
Agreed. And the purple hue is slightly off-spec compared to the last shipment.
Every crate of American octopus must be carefully loaded to ensure freshness upon arrival overseas.
At -20 degrees Celsius, the octopus is stored in these towering racks before being shipped across the globe.
Maintaining temperature below freezing is crucial.
Reading stable at -25.
Noted. Parameters are stable. Night and snow cannot halt the flow of goods. These containers, filled with seafood, are bound for distant shore.
Ship horn sounds, frozen octopus bound for Japan, Korea, and the United States.
Under the vibrant glow of the aurora, this ice-strengthened cargo ship forces a path through the frozen sea. Back at Dutch Harbor, the fishermen clean the deck and wash salt off the steel rails.
Operation complete. Successful catch.
After a long, grueling season, the crew finally broke the silence with well-earned celebration and camaraderie.
In the galley, stories of storms and near misses echoed.
One near miss like that and you think about retirement.
We almost lost the big trap.
The final trap secured, he knew the real work wouldn't begin until the spring thaw.
Another season done. The harbor's quiet now, waiting for spring.
In the harsh Alaskan climate, the logistics of moving frozen goods from the dock to market is a precise operation. The intense heat of the grill transforms the octopus, locking in the flavors as the tentacles caramelize.
This octopus is absolutely incredible. So tender.
To the chef and to Alaska. Cheers.
Flycam revisits the open Pacific, empty and endless. Waves roll under the fading light.
Between waves and steel, man endures.